I have tried setting this up several times. I lost my recorder, so I am going to set this up again. It recovered a recording, but I don't know what I have, so we'll see. Okay, I have my pattern that I'm going to use. It is at the default size. I'll just bring it in the screen so you can see what the size is. Okay, it's 18 by 18. I'm going to get rid of that. Go to repeat patterns. Now I have my pattern on the screen. I have my repeat patterns set up. The upper left is my reference point. Okay, so there's my reference point right now. I'm going to use the total size to set this up. Okay, the way I have it set up, the total width is 75, and then this, just the length or height is 52, and it should put all of that on the screen. It didn't change it. Okay, I want 52. Also, I'm going to set my vertical spacing. I know it's negative 0.6. We'll set that in. Also, I need alternating. I'll put the minus row on top. Now I only have to deal with one row since I only have 3 to do a fill on this side and a fill on this side. So it's all set. I'll just click OK to accept this. If I select all, it should give me the size of it. But now notice it's 93 by 93.59. Well, that's because I have all this extra on each side. I'm going to just select the top row and see what we have. 75, and the height is 17.73. So I won't be able to check all of this, but I know I can use another method. I'm going to select this pattern, hold down the control key, select another pattern, select another pattern. Okay, it gives me 52 is the height here. That's how much this is. Now that I know it's 75 by 52, all I need to do now is draw a boundary and quilt this top row. Even though I had the draw boundary selected, it didn't start drawing my boundary until I got almost down to the bottom of where I could quilt. And you can see my patterns are out of position anyway. So I'm going to go ahead now and finish this boundary. I'm going to close the drawing, and that should complete the boundary. Exit the drawing mode there. So this is some of the little weird things that I've run into today. It seems like they just keep being more and more. So, and I wasn't thinking, and I did not have my machine in the upper left corner. So now I've placed it there, and I'm just going to select all, or I could just select this one here. It doesn't matter. I right click on that. Also click, get my relocate, shift all to one point. I will click the corner of this little box right there, this lower right corner. Click on that. When I click yes, shift all of the patterns up to where the needle is sitting. So I've got that done. And my boundary is good. So I'll adjust the patterns and get ready to quilt this. I read in the book where, okay, in repeat patterns you could draw your boundary and then you could do relocate, and that would shift all your patterns, and your boundary would probably be okay. Well, I have the machine sitting on the edge of the quilt, and you can see here's where my machine is, and the boundary's out there, so the boundary really isn't okay. I delete and draw a new boundary all the time anyway, so I've got it deleted, I got it selected, I'll delete it and I'll draw a new boundary. I will do the fill on the left side. I'll select this repeat, right click and do my fill, and then I'll do the right side. Man, this thing does some weird things, doesn't it? Things would leave the screen and disappear and come back, and oh well, that's okay. Now I think I'm going to adjust this. I don't like how that is in there, so I'll adjust this. Pull this over this way just a little bit. That looks good. Select this one, fill again. You can't be in a hurry with these old computers because they take time to go through and do everything. Okay, finally worked through it. Usually it's faster than that, but it isn't this time. Okay, so we have everything now done, except I have a spot that I have to do a trim. I had the trim in there, and then I had couple of little things there that were very small, and one over here, and I get rid of those because I don't want it to, tie off. Only a few times as absolutely necessary.